welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting a new project. It is going to be a truck. The idea is to build a truck from scratch, and I wanted to suit the 1:64 scale cars, but this time a real one. As you know, 1:64 scale trucks are not really 1:64. They are small as the other cars, so I want to create a real sized truck to fit the small cars that I have. Plus, I want to train myself on some scratch building techniques. So now I'm just going to pull off this image from my mind of a late 70s European truck like the Leyland or the Fords, and I'm going to build it from metal. The part I'm cutting right now is going to be the lower section of this cabin, and it will include the doors as well. I'm going to join all the pieces together using hot glue and also epoxy. For the interior part, I'm going to use an existing piece, as well as the wheels, of course. Now I'm going to put this part in my vise, and I will use it in order to get some extra leverage. I want to bend this piece and I need extra force. On this build, like others, many of the parts are built off camera because I need some trial and error time, and I can't put it in this video because then it will take hours to show you all my stuff. So off camera I've built another part for this cabin, and now you will see how I've managed to join the two pieces together. And here is the second part I've made for this cabin, and it was designed to match the bottom part here. They are just joined together, and I don't have to hold them while the glue will cure up. This is going to be the rear panel of the grille. It is the firewall of this truck, and on it I'm going to build a massive grille and of course the headlights and the indicators. And off camera I've made this grille, and I'm sorry, but I wanted to spare you the 40 minutes that it took me to make it. It is nothing but straight pieces of metal. Now I'm using my Dremel in order to create the wheel wells for this cabin. This part is going to be the bumper for this truck. This is a very simple to make part. Obviously you can see also made from metal. The floor panel is going to be this part here, and as you see, I've made it as accurate as I can. It is not so important because it is going to be filled with glue anyhow. I've made a little lip or extension for the wheel wells just to give this truck a nicer and more realistic looks. This interior part was taken from another truck or car, I'm not too sure, but it really doesn't matter because it is going to be painted in black. This part here, I believe, was taken from a truck because it has these gas tanks on each side and some kind of machinery in the middle. Now you can see that I've painted the grille already, and I've created this windshield from scratch. I've used this thin metal wire as surrounding piece for this windshield, and the windshield itself is a clear plastic I've taken from a Hot Wheels package, and I used steam in order to curve it to the right shape. You can find this clear plastic on each package of cars that you have. If it's straight like this one, you can use steam in order to shape it as you wish. Now you can see that I've added A pillar and also B pillar for this truck, and now I'm just adding this roof section here. Here's the truck covered with epoxy glue. I have to wait about 8 hours until I will be able to grind off this metallic epoxy glue. And now you can see that I'm working on the final trimming of each piece of this truck. Since this truck is going to be an old truck with rust and knocks, I don't care too much about misaccuracies, and I'm regarding this build as kind of training for me. Here it is, covered with nail polish in order to fill all the tiny gaps. And for the back section, I'm going to use this trailer from this cheap toy truck. Now it is time to reveal the final outcome. I've painted the truck in some red color, added some rust effects, and the trailer at the back was painted in matching color as well. I've added a tiny license number at front, and I've also painted the indicators. I've added the exhaust pipe at the back and also tiny mirrors. The wheels were taken from a fire truck. And here is the truck with some cars on it just to show you the scale and the proportions. They are almost identical to the scale. Well, almost. I'm not too sure. You can leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about this project. I will take out one car and show you the size of the truck in comparison to the car itself. And here's the car I've chosen to show you the size comparison. I didn't do any measurements, and I've used my free imagination for that. And I'm not too sure about the scale or the size, but I'm pretty sure that in comparison to 1:64 trucks, it is better than the ones that you can buy ready, like Matchbox or Hot Wheels. Here is the truck from another angle, and now I will show you my other trucks that I have. Some of them are custom made trucks, and some of them are old vintage Matchbox trucks. Okay, so that will be it for today. I hope everyone enjoyed this build today, and I will see you soon on my next project. Bye bye.